Formula One is losing another iconic name from its roster as Ross Brawn has announced he is stepping away from the sport, just as his former team Ferrari announced that Mattia Binotto will be departing from the team principal role of the Scuderia at the end of December. Now, Brawn has held the role of Managing Director of Motorsport since Liberty Media took over Formula One in 2017, ushering in, of course, the new era of aerodynamic regulations, alongside his success back when he was a technical director with Ferrari, taking 5 championships with the team of Michael Schumacher, and his success as well with Brawn GP. The 68-year-old had been considered a candidate for the team boss role with Ferrari should Binotto's tenure come to an end, but this retirement announcement came on Monday afternoon, saying, "Now is the right time for me to retire. We have done the bulk of the work and we, F1, are in a consolidation period now," said Brawn in his statement. "I will now watch F1 from my sofa, cheering and cursing as an F1 fan, pleased that the sport is in a fantastic place and has such a fantastic future." With Ferrari announcing just after Brawn's retirement news on Tuesday morning that Mattia Binotto will be stepping away from his role as team principal, the big question now is who will be taking up Binotto's mantle at the Scuderia, with Brawn's links with Ferrari making him an early favourite for the role coming into this week, but the recent news would indicate that that will no longer be the case. Just who will take up this role is kind of up in the air right now, but no doubt Ferrari will have some names in mind as they thanked Binotto out of the door at Maranello. Meanwhile, Max Verstappen is done with racing on street circuits, according to the Dutchman himself. What was a novelty in Formula One, the calendar is now littered with tight road circuits, with more to come, with Las Vegas being added to the 2023 schedule. Monaco's novelty is lost in Formula One's modern era, and added to the wider, clunkier cars of the new aerodynamic era, street racing is far less exciting than in previous iterations of the sport, with overtaking almost impossible and circuits too tight to bring about exciting racing despite the added spectacle. "Formula One cars are really not made for that," said the world champion Verstappen when asked about street racing in the sport. "I don't like street circuits at all anymore. Certainly not with the even bigger and heavier new generation of cars. It was still manageable with the old cars, but now? Too heavy and too stiff. Formula One has designed a vehicle that doesn't work in places like Singapore and Monaco, and while the visual is great, the action is certainly lacking." Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below and who you think will be taking over the team principal role at the Scuderia as well. GPFans.com for all of the latest news in Formula One, and GPFans Global on Twitter, Instagram and TikTok as well for all your social media needs.